Welcome to BookNews podcast. With us today is Recki Omulo from all the way to Mukuru Kwanjenga has a very interesting story on her journey with the library. My name is Virginia Thuku and we're in partnership with Kenya Publishers Association here at the Nairobi International Book Fair. Welcome, Recki.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about this story. Where are you from and what is it that you're doing?
Okay, so I am Recki Omulo. I'm the Director of Library Services at Jidamini Youth Group Organization. We are based in Mukuru Kwanjenga. We were founded by a young group of 6 in the year 2008 with the mission of empowering the youth with positive self-esteem and self-awareness in order for them to make the right choices in life. Mm-hmm. So in Mukuru, we have various programs that we do to support our mission. But today at the Nairobi International Book Fair, we come with our libraries.
All right.
So we have 2 libraries, the Thomas Scott Library and the Thomas Scott Mobile Library. These are community libraries in Mukuru. The Thomas Scott Library is a physical library that is stationed within our offices in St. Mary's Catholic Church, Mukuru. So this community library started back in the year 2014 after we were just doing rounds in schools with books in paper bags, distributing them to community schools for them just to read and to inculcate a readership culture in the young ones from a tender age. And it grew with the support of well-wishers and various publishers that are in the book fair today.
All right.
Our library grew in 2014. We stocked it with books, storybooks, course books, revision books, and reference material. So children could come in, borrow books, go with them at home, and just read and return when they're done. But a need arose in the year 2021 when children came to us because we are in a slum and they live in one room, a single room. That is the sitting room, the kitchen, the playing area, the bedroom, it's everything in one. So a child cannot get a conducive environment to even do their homework. And the next day they have to go to school with their homework done. So most of them used to pass by our offices and ask if we could just allow them sit down and read. So mid-2021, when we got funding, we expanded our library and it had a seating capacity of 18. So we could allow 18 kids to come, sit down, just do their homework, revise, pick a book, read. And this attracted so many children.
Yeah.
They could come, even sit outside. They never minded. They could sit outside just to get the opportunity to do their homework. And when we saw this need of the numbers growing every day, we still went out because we are big on fundraising, especially the local fundraising. So we went out to well-wishers who came in and supported us, and we were able to expand our library. Today, our library has a seating capacity of 120 children, seated comfortably and with tables. And this library right now was expanded from having 15 shelves. Right now we have 150 shelves. And we are here because we have a funding drive going on, deemed Adopt a Shelf.
Adopt a shelf.
Yes, adopt a shelf. Mm-hmm. We are calling upon well-wishers, those who are in the book industry, anyone who can be able to come in and support, because the one book that we are going to donate to us in our library is going to help so many children in Mukuru. And right now we have, like the last year class, we are so proud because our highest had a 390 and the lowest had 250. So most of our children, all of our children went to the library, performed exceedingly well. They all went to good schools, boarding schools, national schools, all over the country. So Thomas Scott Library is really growing. And with the expansion right now, we were able to bring 3 computers.
Okay.
Whereby now, because as I told you, we are majorly dealing with community schools. And these community schools do not have libraries, do not have electricity, do not have computers. So then, CBC needs computer classes. So our library right now hosts these schools whereby they come and do their computer classes in our library. So right now we only have 3. The numbers are still growing, and the 3 are not enough.
All right.
So we are calling upon partners and donors, those who are in the technology industry, that can come in and donate computers, laptops, suppliers with internet, suppliers with somebody who is an expert, can be able to train our children, because many of them come to us that they want to learn computer on their free time. They usually come to us in their free time, but we don't have an instructor who can be able to teach them the computer for them to learn. And many of them are also passionate about coding.
Yes.
They know that there's coding out there, but we don't have anyone within our staff who has the skills to be able to train these children.
Now, you have mentioned about the children who come to your library.
Yeah.
What age are you looking at? Are you only having primary school kids or also high schoolers?
We start our programming with kids from playgroup all the way to Form 4. So here we're talking about 3 years to 18, 19 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our scope.
You mentioned that you have the two libraries.
Oh, yes.
You have told us extensively
about the physical
one. Now talk to us about the one.
Okay, so
the electronic one.
Okay, so we have 2 libraries: Thomas Scott Library and the Thomas Scott Mobile Library. So for the Thomas Scott Mobile Library, we have a van. This van traverses now Mukuru, because our physical library could just attend to children who are bordering our offices. But the Thomas Scott Mobile Library then is able to traverse the whole of Mukuru. We're talking about Mukuru kwa Njenga, Mukuru kwa Ruben, Kware, Pipeline, AA, all the locations within Mukuru.
All right.
So the van is fitted with shelves, and the shelves are all filled with storybooks. They are purely readers. So this idea was birthed by a very sad story of a grade 4 child who could not communicate, who could not even write their own name, and yet they were in grade 4 from a community school. So we saw the need to bring books to these children, readers, so that, because when a child is well equipped in their literacy, then they can be able to grasp numeracy and also can be able to communicate.
Yeah.
And generally their performance in school is going to improve. So right now we have 7 schools, and the request from very many other schools is on high, on every day. When the van passes by their school, they're like, can you come to our school? But we cannot, because we are stretched to capacity. The numbers we are serving right now in that library is 1,000, in the 7 schools that we are serving. And the books that we have so far in that library is 3,000. So with that, and we are going there every day of the term and every term of the year.
Yeah.
So that means that it gets to a point whereby we cannot stretch past the limits that you have right now.
Okay.
And so far for that library as well, we always fundraise for it, whereby we ask publishers, well-wishers to provide books that will continue to impact the lives of these children. Because once a child knows how to read, then any other thing falls into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what challenges did you face to have this initiative for Adopt a Shelf?
Okay, so with Adopt a Shelf, we had a growing number. Like I told you, we started with a capacity of 18 seating capacity, but right now we are serving 200 children on a daily basis, because we have kids coming at different times. We have some coming the younger ones coming at 3 p.m. when they are released